guys, I'm going to do my S Reacts. For today's reaction, we're going to be doing the rewatch of Young Royal Season 1 Episode 2. So this is going to be part 1. If you want to check out part 2, there'll be a link down below. But yes, the previous episode, obviously we had Wilhelm going to Hilishka, meeting Simon for the first time, all that cuteness, oh my god. And the episode ended at sort of like party kind of vibe, and like Simon and Wilhelm were like hiding together, and it ended with that sort of intense moment of them like staring each other's eyes. Oh my god, one of my favorite scenes from episode 1, and it's, yeah, I'm super excited to get into episode 2. So if you do enjoy this reaction / rewatch, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. No, because this is the scene where they try and force Wilhelm to stand up and sort of, because they realise, like, they know that he went off with someone, they assume it's a girl, and they sort of, you know, August is very like wanting Wilhelm to stand up on the table and sort of say sort of what happened. Really pissed me off. Luckily, it doesn't happen. But I didn't like, when I first saw it, I was like, I really don't like this.
Bille, jag vill minnas att du försvann igår från festen. Var med någon tjej kanske? Vadå? Felice.
I just really hate the fact that they're trying to get him to stand on the table. It's like, no. Isn't it a bit too invasive for like them to be doing it to a prince? Like, do you know what I mean? Oh my god. Because like that could easily get out, and the last thing that basically Wilhelm would need is more publicity. Do you know what I mean? He's gone to Hilishka to sort of, oh my god, my hair's annoying me, to save, I guess, the royal family's image.
Hej, ska du till matten?
Ja.
Okay, we're in the Felice era of obsessed with Wilhelm. This era, I didn't really like. I was just, I was like, no, I don't like this vibe. But also, it was just like, you know, Felice. Would you say there was a crush? Because realistically, she was only going after Wilhelm because he's part of the royal family. So, I don't know. It was kind of the vibe, the situation. I wasn't here for it.
Bra.
Ska du på skräckfilmskvällen?
Ja, det kommer bli askul. Bra, den stora frågan är om jag kommer. Eller hur? Jag tror det är lite mindre.
Ska du vara på pizzerian i Bjärsta?
Nej, jag flyger ut det. Verbier. Saint-Martin, Le Barbie. 3 Michelin-stjärnor. Skulle älska det. Tror ni?
Romantiskt. Ja, om man vill vara med någon som tror att han äger en. Okej att han har varit första flygen, men det kan liksom förändras av kärlek.
Okay, there's one thing about August, and there's something like, he's not going to change. What is he? The whole August Felice thing, I was like, oh my god. He would just come, like, he was coming across very desperate. Obviously Felice goes there for a bit, unfortunately. But, yeah, this is why I'm on it, like, rewatching this, and I'm thinking how season 2 goes. Sarah and August, oh my god. And then like season 3, like what if Sarah goes back to August? Like that's what I keep thinking about. As much as I'm trying to focus on this episode, because obviously like a rewatch of the season, but season 3, like if Sarah goes back there with August, I'm gonna be hugely disappointed. I don't like the way she just completely ignored her. That's rude. And then we get to like see one of Wilhelm together. Even though there's been no attraction yet, the way he sort of goes to talk to him. It's just so cute.
Vad fick du?
B+.
De betalar för privatlektioner inför proven. Va? 37 kort. De satt med magistern på skogsbacken i helgen. Ja, men han är inte lika hård mot de som betalar för sig. Ja.
Okay, but the way that Wilhelm's like trying to help, but like it's like you have to pay, and it's just like I felt bad for Simon because it just seems a bit unfair that you'd have to pay for like his private tutoring, and it's like his sort of family situation, he wouldn't be in the sort of financial stability like in order to pay for it. So then it just makes him do things that he probably, you wouldn't think he would do.
Alltså, vet du hur dyr Rousseau var? Pappa kommer bli så besviken på att jag inte kan hantera honom.
Alltså du måste sluta försöka låtsas som att du inte är rädd. Han känner ju av det även om du försöker inte vara rädd.
Så, hur kan du vara så bra med hästar?
Jag har bara alltid haft lättare att förstå mig på hästar än människor. Det kanske beror på min Asperger.
Så för dig verkar det som att det är värsta superkraften.
I feel like this was the start to Felice's and Sarah's relationship, friendship, and I think from this point onwards is where I started to like Felice a little bit more, and you'd see that she's really not like a horrible person. It's just with the whole thing, her family expect things of her, and so she sort of takes it out on other people, like she did with Sarah in the first episode, but then they sort of become good friends, and really all Sarah wanted in first season was to have friends. I just love the way she's like smiling at him.
Ser bra ut, Simon. Tack. Du behöver inte oroa dig för balansen, det kommer komma sen. Det du kan tänka på är att dina strokes ska vara så nära vattenytan som möjligt. Ja.
That sort of slip on the back, I was like, when I felt, I was like, oh my god, you just not just do that. But that's the kind of thing that you do, like with your mates, your friends, whatever. But I was like, that sort of gives off sort of like the mixed signal kind of thing when you think about the end of the episode of season, like episode 1, and just the way they were like, you know, looking at each other, you think, something's gonna happen, and then there's sort of that little conversation, and because August comes over, it's always August, like he ruins everything, and it's sort of like it's like a friendship slap on the back. Wasn't completely necessary looking back, like I'm like a bit odd, but you can kind of see why Wilhelm would be doing that. I feel like August just wants to live in Wilhelm's pockets. You know, he's just so desperate. He just wants to be there constantly, like wherever Wilhelm is, like August needs to be there. He needs to know what's going on. They need to be best buds, not best buds, like it was just, he's like very desperate. And it was, like I said, it was like he wanted to be in Wilhelm's pockets. And the whole vibe thing of the first season, August is that. The way he's just wanting to look at Simon's Instagram. It's so cute. It's okay, Wilhelm. Pressure will be there.
Oh shit, sorry. Alltså, jag såg ingenting. Jag var så, hur fan är huset någonstans? I morgonträningen då? Kan inte ligga här och runka?
The way he was just like, he thought, you know, that was done. And why can't August just knock before he walks in? Why is he instantly in there? You know what I mean? Because surely, like, he would want people to knock on his door. They wouldn't just want, like, he wouldn't want people to just walk in, right? I always found a bit weird, that always a bit weird, the way he just felt like he could just walk into his room. It just looked like a really weird situation. And the way he instantly thinks that he was, you know, jerking off. I'm just like, you made him jump, but like, you know, doesn't mean that was happening.
Tjena! Tjock igen! Jodå, det är bra. Håller på att försöka gå igenom vi lär hur vi kanske måste jobba på sin fysik om man ska med i rodlaget. Ja, visst. Eller hur? Det gör vi. Och du ville se till att vara färgrunkad och startklar till någon ses imorgon, okej? Ja. Bra.
God, August is so annoying. Oh my god. Like I said before, can we just put him in the trash because he's really starting to grind on me. I'm just like, piss off. I don't know why he's trying to act like him and Wilhelm are like all buddy. When realistically, Wilhelm doesn't even really like him. Do you know what I mean? Trying to, like, Wilhelm was trying to hide from him the last episode. Like, come on. He's too full on.
Orkar inte med August på riktigt. Är han alltid så här, eller?
Jo, men han har alltid varit så där lite intensiv. Men du får överseende.
Vadå intensiv? Han är fan hysterisk. Det är saker som ingen annan bryr sig om heller.
Ja, men han har inte haft det så lätt. Skolan är liksom hela hans liv. Kommer du inte ihåg att hans mamma skickade dit honom efter att hans pappa tog livet av sig?
Once we've like found out that information about his dad, that's where you sort of think like maybe August is just misunderstood, maybe the way he is just a front to like hide how he's really feeling. At the time, that's sort of okay, maybe I've been a bit too harsh on him. I'm willing to give him more time to, you know, maybe like his character, and maybe I was wrong about. That's how I was feeling in this moment the first time I watched it, but then I'm just like, how wrong was I? Okay, but it's just the way Wilhelm sees Simon, and it's in immediately needs to get there. I just loved through this episode that Wilhelm would do anything just to hang out with Simon, and it was just the cutest thing.
Pengarna för ispriten. Fan, förlåt. Shit, jag glömde helt bort. Det var inte... Nej, det är bara att jag lägger ut det nu. Men du, om du messar mig mycket då så kan jag swisha dig eller något.
But we all know that August is actually not going to transfer the money because he's broke. Well, his family's broke. And then we find out that he's taking drugs.
Jag fixar. Nu. Alltså, vadå? Redan? Vad är det mycket tag egentligen? Kan du eller kan du inte? Nej, alltså... Nej, det får inte. Jag har beställt för 4 veckor sedan, men det fanns inte tullen eller någonting. Men på riktigt? Du vet ju hur fucking viktigt det här året är för mig. Jag måste toppa
men ta det lugnt. Gå till kuratorn och gör en egen utredning.
And then you're like, oh my god, August, like you're taking ADHD tablets because you need to like focus, you know, it's an important year for you. And you're thinking, it gets worse, like, and then he tries his hardest to get like his drugs. Then, oh my god, what he does with Sarah as well, my god. absolute joke.
Jag tror att jag har ADHD.
Va? ADHD? Varför tror du det?
Svårt att koncentrera mig. Sorry.
Ja. Är det något särskilt som gör att du har svårt att hålla fokus då? Varsågod.
Nej, eller alltså, du vet, ibland så kan ju huvudet gå på spinn.
Yrsel. Ont i huvudet. Jävla tryck över bröstet. Och du förstår August, allt det där va, det är bara symptom på att du är stressad.
The way he basically tried to con the what do you call it? Psychologist, psychiatrist, like, maybe first thing to do before you go is to look up what kind of symptoms someone with ADHD has, sort of how it affects them, that kind of thing. Because you just agree to everything he's saying. It's like, yeah, that's stress. And this probably is, like, he's stressed and he feels like he needs his medication in order to perform or whatever.
Dessutom så är du både prefekt och lagkapten vad jag förstår. Så.
Men det är inte press.
Nej, vad kan det vara då?
Är det inte uppenbart? Alltså, jag kan knappt sitta still. Det ser du väl?
Ja, okej. Ja, jag förstår.
Ja. Jag behöver göra en utredning.
Oj då, jaha. Visst kan man göra en utredning, det är inga problem.
Nu, gärna.
Ja, du förstår, en utredning, va? Den tar många veckor att göra det. Och
Så här, det verkar inte riktigt som att du förstår vad jag försöker säga. Jag måste ha en utredning den här veckan, senast. Min familj är väldigt viktig för den här skolan. Min prestation är väldigt viktig för den här skolan. Om det kommer fram hur ovillig du har varit att samarbeta.
August.
The way he's like, feel like he can just bully anyone. It's like, you know, when he says like, I told you can have an assessment, it's just gonna take a few weeks to do. Like, it's just the fact that he feels like he can just bully anyone into doing what he wants to do. It's like, I'm very important to this school. Like, he wasn't that sassy, but he wasn't sassy. But I don't. It's just the way he feels like, because he's so important, that like he asks anyone to do anything, they just instantly have to do it. And it's like, if you don't do it, you know, so it's going to happen, it's going to affect the school, and I'm like this important figure, like, you need to do what I say. In actual fact, August is the one who's not listening. It's the fact that, like, he hasn't denied your request of an assessment. It's just like, it's just going to take a few weeks. Like, if you're really desperate for that assessment, you're going to have to wait.
August, vänta lite nu. Jag sa till dig att jag ställer gärna upp och gör en utredning med dig. Men den tar flera veckor, det måste du förstå. Det är en lång process, det kommer aldrig undan, förstår du. Du, en sak bara. Du vet att jag finns här ifall du behöver prata med någon.
Tack. För ingenting.
ABC, I'm done.
Jag går till bibblan.
Okej, men vi ses på träningen sen, eller?
Jag kan inte själv.
Du kan ju inte skippa en träning. Nu ska komma med i rollaget. Du sviker ju dina lagkamrater.
Okej, men jag kan inte själv så.
Ni måste komma på skräckfilmskvällen. På fredag. I herrgården. Ja, båda två alltså. Okay.
The way August just makes loads of people leave, like, it was just two. But you know what I mean? When he's just like acting, I'm just like, oh, everything that comes out his mouth is just like, what? Like, shut the fuck up. Honestly, just shut the fuck up. All you do is yitter. And it's really pissing me off, I'm not gonna lie. And I love the fact that Felice, you know, invited both of them to like the horror movie night, which I'm glad about that. And like, this is like the start of a beautiful friendship. Obviously, Sarah ruins it. But for now, it's great to see.
Att du tar hand om skolans freaks på det sättet.
Fuck you, August.
Exactly, that's what
Så bara till
everyone's...
att inte ropes off.
Sara är inget freak. Okej att hon har sina diagnoser och så, men hon är fan den mest äkta här.
Vadå för diagnoser?
Typ Aspergers och någon ADHD-grej.
Okay, when he finds this out and then he just wants to use her, it's like, really, like, shut the fuck up. And obviously Felice doesn't realise what August is about to do. But when I saw that, I was like, oh no, now he's going to go after Sarah and he's just going to use her for her medication and, oh, piss off, mate, just piss off. Okay guys, that is going to be the end of my part 1 reaction. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe. And this second part of this episode is like one of my faves. Like just the way like Simon and Wilhelm are hanging out. I'm obsessed. Everything that goes down. I just love it, okay? And I'm super excited to get straight back into this episode. And I will see you over there. Bye.